nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.
All right, wonderful. So how are you both?
Great, how are you?
Fantastic. Thank you for speaking with us today.
Yeah, of course. And I'm doing well, thank you. So yeah, just to kind of get into it. First of all, I love the show. I love the energy and adventures that I know that everyone's going to enjoy seeing you all go on. And my first question is for everyone. So I wanted to know what makes both Lele and Sadie great best friends to each other.
Oh, you want to go first, Lele?
Sure. I guess the differences that we both have, I think that's what makes it really lock in. And like she's the opposite of me. I'm more like, hey, let's go do this, let's go do this. So I'm like, what's my word? I can't think of my word, but like we're totally opposite. Like she calms me down, I hypes her up. So like I think that's just what makes it how it is.
Yeah, I mean, Sadie and Lele are the perfect example of opposites attract. I mean, Lele is very much an extrovert. Sadie is very much an introvert. They're exact opposites. So I think that's really what makes their friendship work, is that they perfectly complement each other. And Lele is constantly trying to get Sadie out of her comfort zone, and Sadie is constantly trying to get Lele to tone it down a little bit. So I think that's what's really fun about our show. And I think that's what viewers are really going to enjoy watching.
No, I definitely am enjoying that part myself, just seeing, what happens when an introvert and an extrovert meet and, kind of complement each other in that way. And my next question is also for everyone. So it's not every day that we see two talented women of color on their own show. And I wanted to know, how does it feel to be positive role models to other girls?
It feels incredible because that's something that is extremely important to me. I was bullied very heavily in school, and coming from a background where I was very much the underdog, it's important for me to show young girls that no matter what happens in life, no matter what life throws at you, no matter what obstacles are put in your way, you can still overcome them and achieve anything that you want to achieve. And it's important for me to be a role model for young girls of color as well, because growing up, I didn't have that. So it's important for me to be that for this generation.
Right. Yeah, same like Gabby. The same thing. I was also bullied in school because of how small I was, and I'm still small, just can't grow. But I was also bullied, so I think it's just really important for them to see someone like me and Gabby on TV. It's not something you see every day, especially not together, and especially not on a big network like Nickelodeon. It's very, very ordinary. It's not something you see all the time. So it's very important that these young Black girls can see that they do have a positive, appropriate inspiration.
No, and I love that, because that's one of the things that definitely has drawn me to the show, because I didn't have, this when I grew up. So I'm like, yes, what you all are doing is pivotal. It's, so important. So I love those answers. And I kind of want to direct my next question to that girl, Lele. And I wanted to ask, what are some ways that Lele helps Sadie come out of her shell and talk to people?
I give her more positive affirmations app. Even though I'm out the phone, I still help her build her confidence and give her wise words. I hype her up when she's about to do some silly dance. I may join her on the ride of the silly dance, and we just do everything together. She doesn't do it alone.
Yes, and I love that. And kind of just, kind of flipping that script, Gabrielle, what are some ways that Sadie tries to look out for Lele?
Well, Lele is very new to the world. She's not actually of this world at all. So she's learning things about life and learning what's right, what's wrong, what to do, what not to do. So Sadie is really there to teach her about the basics of life, what to expect, what not to expect. And she's also trying to keep the secret that Lele is out of the phone. So while Lele's off doing something crazy or being her extroverted self, Sadie has to say, hey, dial that back. Like, normal people don't do that. So that's really how Sadie helps Lele. She helps keep her secret and also teaches her about life.
I love that. I love how there's, combined with that sort of mentorship, there's also a lot of opportunities for hilarious adventures and just, socializing and all that stuff. So awesome. And, kind of going back to you, that girl, Lele. So I love your music, and I'm so happy that, it's kind of incorporated in the show and just kind of your personality and all of that. And I wanted to know, who are your favorite rappers?
Favorite rappers? Everybody. I don't have favorites.
Nice. Well, that's good. I love that mutual support, and because it's true, everyone brings something so different to the table. That's for sure. And I wanted to ask more about your kind of, real life relationship. So this is a question for both of you. So would you say that just, getting to know each other, that you are more like real life besties? And how does your friendship off screen compare to your friendship on screen?
Yeah, I mean, Lay and I are super close in real life, so it doesn't really take a lot of acting on either one of our portions. I remember the first time we shot the first episode, and then we didn't really know each other. So Lele suggested that we go to Six Flags. Now this was like the closest Sadie experience I have ever had recently. I am so nervous when it comes to heights and it comes to roller coasters, but I went to Six Flags. I was screaming on the roller coasters. I was like, "You got me out of here. I can't believe it." But Leia was holding my hand. She was there for me the entire time. And that was really a great bonding experience for us.
Was I? Because my eyes was closed.
I couldn't tell.
I was not paying attention. I didn't know what we was doing on the ride. I know I was kicking people. I was hearing people. I was like, help!
You were my emotional support. So whatever you did worked.
No, I love hearing that. I'm definitely on the Sadie side of roller coasters myself. So anytime you can have someone who's like that hype person that you can hold their hand or something, that's always awesome. And so I wanted to also ask both of you, so do you have a favorite scene or episode? And if so, without, getting any spoilers, why? Like maybe it's a major theme that you really enjoyed.
Ooh.
I have one.
Okay.
My favorite is when me and you, when we did our performance scene in the high school.
Oh,
When we learned the dance, we had to learn a new dance the day, a day later?
yeah. Like every time we would learn the dance, they would change it. So that was, yeah.
Insane.
Oh, no.
Let's see, one that I really enjoyed. There's an episode where I get to exercise some of my old all that skills with one of my characters. And that was really fun for me because you see the evolution of Sadie from someone who goes from not wanting to speak to people and not wanting to be the center of attention to someone who's full out performing a character to save Lele from the mess that she made. I'm not going to spoil it, but that was definitely a memorable episode that I can't wait for viewers to see.
Nice. And just, hearing about this choreography that kept changing, mad props to both of you. That sounds like it takes a level of flexibility that not everyone has.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. It was tough, but we did it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, this is my last question. And I just want to ask both of you, what is the main takeaway that you want audiences to have after they watch That Girl Lele?
Yeah, for sure. I really hope that viewers see a little bit of themselves in both Sadie and Lele. I hope they really enjoy the best friend dynamic. And I hope they see in Sadie specifically that it's okay if you're a little awkward. It's okay if you're a little shy or you don't like speaking to people. You can still make your mark in the world without being that extrovert or have a ginormous personality. You can still make a difference in the world in your own way.
Very much so.
Yes. No, I so agree. I think that this is great. It's showing that Black women are not monoliths, that we can be introverts, we can be extroverts, we can be whoever we want. So definitely appreciate you all, doing what you do and showing off your talents. And like I said earlier, just being awesome role models. So I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and please stay safe and be well.
Thank you. We appreciate you so much.
Yeah, you too. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerves. Better shake your booties for black girl nerves.